Recently, our client Tommy met his banker to discuss continuing his father's restaurant legacy. In us, he found a partner that understood the importance of passing the torch. First Horizon Bank. Let's find a way. Go to firsthorizon.com/Tommy.
The following series is outlandish, unapologetic, and uncut. Listener discretion is advised, but not enforced. Okay, fine. We'll team up. I'm J-Man, and this is J360 Hangout, here on
J360 Radio!
Hey, what's going on?
Recently, our client Tommy met his banker to discuss continuing his father's restaurant legacy. In us, he found a partner that understood the importance of passing the torch. First Horizon Bank. Let's find a way. Go to firsthorizon.com/Tommy. A lifetime of hard work. Children laughing in the kitchen. Family photos on a restaurant wall. A legacy that lives on. It all comes from the power of a conversation. Like the one Tommy Hall had with First Horizon Bank about taking over his father's Charleston-based restaurant business. Now the table is set for a whole new generation. First Horizon Bank. Let's find a way. Go to firsthorizon.com/Tommy. First Horizon Bank, member FDIC.
On J360 Legion, this is J-Man, just chilling at J360 Radio right now, and welcome to the remastered version of Hangouts. Yeah, a long time ago, this used to be called J360 Radio Live, and, you know, I managed to record some pretty cool episodes back in the day, and I didn't want to let them float away, so they're actually part of the canon now. As you're listening to this episode actually took place in 2020, around, I want to say, May time, if I'm not mistaken. But quite a lot of these first episodes did take place in 2020, so just think of it as a time capsule for now. And no worries, new episodes are coming. But until then, sit back and enjoy the episode. Laters. And with me today is my good friend, the man from the Jay and Moosifer show. Hey, Moosifer.
Howdy do.
What's up, my dude?
What's cracking?
Nothing much, man. Just enjoying and surviving Trump land like you.
Are you really surviving, though, or are you just, just going with the flow like the rest of us?
Well,
this is a huge difference.
Well, I'm not dead yet, Moosifer, so, I mean, at the end of the day, I guess
on the inside,
okay.
You might be.
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Well, then
hey,
that's
how much you want to
me.
bet? How much you want to bet, sir?
I think I'm just projecting at this point, then.
Well, then don't project on me. Project on somebody else. Where's Carwin at?
I wish I knew. I really do.
Hey, at least two of the new Warriors have finally teamed up after all this time, my man. I'm glad
that
your
is
show's
true.
back on track. I am glad your show's back on track, by the way.
I can't wait to get back on the mic. It's going to be a minute, though, but it'll definitely happen again.
Awesome sauce. Hey, you can think of this as a booster, man. I don't mind teaming up with you doing this series here, which, by the way, keep in mind this. You don't have to worry about holding your tongue. This series is uncut.
Sweet, so I can say things like butthole and penis.
Dude, I say penis on the J-Man show all the time. What are you talking about? Oh, okay, yeah, now you want to be PG-13. I'm talking about getting up there to X, son.
Oh, let's see here. We could be dirtier than a butthole.
Well, you see, Moosifer, there comes a time in a man's life where he realizes there are other parts to talk about. And that part will be bullshit, fucking A, and, of course, opening them ass cheeks wide so that J-Man can go inside and do what he do best. Consensually. Consensually. Oh, God, if the pretty one ever hears this.
In some states, no means yes. Just throwing that out there.
What states are those, man? State of unawareness? What the hell are you talking? Oh, God. Like I said, if the pretty one ever hears this, I'm going to be a lout today. I'm kidding. She kind of already knows. But look, here's the thing. Just to go all out, man, and have a fun time. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that. That's why I'm here.
Well, not only that, but, here's the thing, right? I think that we the people need to start telling the truth about things. No, we don't really care about the quarantine situation, but we like being at home and having fun and doing all things on our own terms. And then another thing, farting. Women do it.
Oh, do they? Let me tell you.
It's the truth, man. Have you ever seen people that hold themselves in and think, oh, if I don't do that, if I don't, you know what I mean? It could be very detrimental to me getting some tonight. It's like this. After a while, you are going to be laying together. You're going to be smelling each other's gas eventually. You might need to get the hell over each other and just, let loose.
I mean, you're going to be smelling a lot of things other than just gas. So if gas is an issue, I mean, it's time to get the hell out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, some of these people think that one way or another they're going to die by gas. And, it might be true. But in some cases...
Spontaneous combustion is a real thing.
Right. Hey, but look. While I'm thinking about that, I'm also thinking, just be honest about it. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and just rip ass. It's romantic.
Just let it rip. Nothing says I love you like a good old wet fart.
Whew, son. I was talking about the first date fart, the dry one. I wasn't talking about like the stank wet. That come like after after y'all cuddling and all that kind of stuff, or like
is that more on par with a third date?
Yeah, exactly. That's when you bring the acid rain, sir. I mean, at the end of the day, you just gonna have to. That's wow. To the point where you like rip a hole in the sheets. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. There's plenty of holes in my sheets, if you know what I'm saying. Oh,
I do, and I'm just saying this, man. Good man if you handling it. Oh, man. So anything else been happening over there in Chi-Town, my dude? Like, what's been new?
I'm trying to think. Not really. I mean... I've sort of developed like a routine, something I didn't really have when this whole thing started. Oh, yeah. Starts up with like waking up and, getting some TV time in, followed by like some music making time, and then finishing the night with some video games. I don't know. I guess I'm a creature of routine, and I don't know. It's kind of shaking me out of my funk. Not totally, not like I wish it would, but there's days where like TV time goes on a little too long. But yeah, man, not a whole lot.
I need to get where you're at then.
Why? What's going on with you?
Well, I'm trying to get the hell out of Delaware, if you know what I mean. So, hey, as I get up out of Delaware, I think I'm going to take a little stop over at Chi-Town and see what's been, give you and Jazzy J some fun. That'd be nice.
Yo, that needs to happen.
Call it Something J Comes This Way. That'd be awesome.
Jay comes to the Midwest.
You know it, man. Shoot, my adventures are only going to get better from here. And I got to say, it's on account of the J360 Legion, the Potterin family, and you guys. That's all there is to it, man. Oh, yeah, you guys keep me going, believe it or not.
That's crazy to hear. I thought we were actually, I don't even think we listen to our own fucking podcast.
Hey, man, look, every little bit helps. Like, when you're in the community and stuff, like, it really helps. Like, I know I'm pretty ambitious and tough on my own, but you see, the thing is the people I resonate with, or the rare few that actually resonate with, because sometimes I can be a very polarizing figure. But the thing is that it keeps me going. It makes me say, you know what? I'll go a little harder this time. I'll go ahead and I'll strike, what I need to strike with. And I'd say things with meaning. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, my love interest, for instance. I tell her that she makes me a better man every time, I'm performing and stuff. Because she listens to what I do. But the thing is that, it makes you better and stronger when you have a team and a unit with you. Like the J360 team and you guys.
Wow, that's wild.
It's the truth, though. I mean, believe it or not, like, when I look over there, I'm always looking, is Wafflecast coming? Is the Peelback Report coming? Or even coming up in number 3, the Jay and Moosifer show. Definitely looking for that. I'm always looking to see, who's coming on the table every week. And, of course, Cult 45 is always out there. And the rest of the Movie Squad pod.
There's so many good podcasts out there. It's hard to keep up.
It is. It really is. Because, there's some out there that follow me at the end of the... Hey, man, you all right?
Oh, getting all choked up here.
What Well, do something about it, sir. Rub that out. I'll go to commercial. Jeez. Where's one of those ads at so I can go ahead and get some chump change for my my studious journalism work?
Do I get a cut since I'm on here?
You touch my stash, you'll get a cut. Oh man. Hey, look. Okay. If it ever came down to that, yeah, you'd get a cut. But the point is this. Brother got to do what he got to do. See, when I get those $3, you get at least one. Don't spend it all in one place.
$1. See, I was thinking like 10 cents, maybe a quarter at most.
Hey, you're not in recession. Not like me. Hey, are we having a...
You don't know my life.
I don't... You know what? You're right. I don't. But the truth is this. Now, what was the truth of that? I had something there. It was a pie.
It was a lie. It was clearly a lie. No, it was a lie. That's why you forgot it.
No, the cake is a lie, sir. You don't know my portal life.
Touche. Can't argue with that.
Yeah, you cannot. Now, would you kindly
that
let me get back
won't.
into where... yeah, you better. I need some ratings for the show. Hey, man, I'll argue with anybody anytime. And speaking of which, I'm sure there's a friend of mine out there, B-Rob, who hosts the Random Ramblings with Rob podcast. He's probably wondering, he said I was next. I can never do Rob's voice. It's too good. But the thing is this. He probably is probably thinking, he going to do a crossover with one of his little friends, but he going to do a crossover with me. Rob, if you ever hear this show, you are next, motherfucker. Indeed. I got you pegged. The thing is, I'm coming over to your house. Better make sure things are laid out for me. Because I'm one hell of a guest. Actually, I'm a pretty decent guest.
Does he got to roll out the red carpet?
Oh, hell yeah. It better be clean, too. It better be spotless. See, actually, I'm a pretty good guest, but... Oh, you know it, man. Steam the shit out of it. Look, see, I'm a great guest. But the thing is that I'm just going to go and totally fuck with him. So that's how that go down. But too bad.
So you're at that point. You're not. If you're doing shit like that, that makes you not a guest. That's like some family shit.
Yeah. See, I'm cousin Jay. Twice
Jay,
removed. Yeah, there you go.
Twice removed. That's my half cousin Jay.
But hey, how are you a half cousin anyway? How's that usually work?
I don't know.
Oh my god, if that's actually a thing, I'm gonna run with that, right?
I mean, I'm surprised you're not already.
How do we know I'm not? The plots just keep on coming, sir. It gives me more incentives and more personas to take upon. So yes, it'll happen. Woogie.
Get out of here. One of the cats decided to drop in.
Oh, yeah?
Literally drop in.
Hey, how many cats you got, man?
I lost count after 3. So
wait,
3.
You guys went beyond 3?
No, it's just 3. It feels like there's more than 3, but there's 3.
All right, that's cool. Like I said, there's nothing... Well, I've never said that before, but I'm going to say it now. There's nothing wrong with 3 cats. That's beautiful.
I mean, to be totally fair and honest, though, like we still had technically stopped at 2, and really it was just so that the older one had somebody to play with. And then the third one just kind of fell in our lap, and, well, we couldn't say no.
See, that's a beautiful story, man.
Yeah. It was pretty funny. Okay, so the third one, we named her Cuddy.
Okay.
Because initially I thought she was a boy.
Okay.
And I was gonna name her after like my favorite rapper, happens to be Kid Cudi.
Okay.
And so I thought it was a boy. Then we took her to the vet, found out she was a girl. I don't know, just Cudi kind of seemed to fit, and it sounded right, so we kept it. But when she showed up with like 2 other siblings of hers that we just happened to find in like a crate somewhere across the street or whatever. And so we had like 5 cats running around the house for about a week or so. And the oldest one didn't take too well to them. So we kind of had to keep them separated. And it was kind of a madhouse for a little bit. But collectively we were calling like the 3 babies, we were calling them the Meowgos.
Right.
But it was weird because she was kind of like like the outcast of her brothers. I think they were her brothers, but I don't even know at this point. Because the other two, they got along really well, and while they didn't really like, push her out or treat her bad necessarily, they just didn't pay enough. They didn't pay too much attention to her as they did to each other. So when we were looking for homes for them, we figured we could keep Cuddy just because she got along with our cats enough, and then if she had gone with the other two, she probably, I don't know, she wouldn't have had maybe such a good life or whatever, just because she would have been probably a little bit lonelier than she is now. But yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of funny how that happened, and I don't know. It was just a weird thing that happened, and I'm kind of glad it did.
That was a beautiful story, man.
I know. I cry every time I think about it.
That was good, man. Really got me in the feels. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a true story, and cats get a bad rap just because they're not social or needy like dogs maybe, but I don't know. Some my cats kind of think that they're dogs because we can play fetch with them.
Well, hey, look, man, it's a very interesting time, but hey, wait a minute. The only time that cats should be referred to in a very bad way is when you either A, can't clean the shit, or you think of that shitty movie they tried to sell us last year.
Oh, God damn it. You just had to bring that up, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, man, it was horrible. Like,
Let's not forget about the that other movie that they tried to sell us, Cats vs. Dogs.
Yo, you had to bring that bullshit up.
Hey, man, you brought up bullshit. Why can't I?
Yeah, right. Oh my God! Now I think about it, that Cats and Dogs movie did have a sequel too.
Oh, fuck. Was it direct to DVD or something?
No, you wish it was. That thing went right to theaters. Both of them did.
God in heaven, why?
Man, you know what? At least you can vouch for the first one because it came out like 2008, and 2008 was a very experimental time because Lord knows they didn't know what the hell they were doing.
I mean, they still don't, but yeah.
But yeah, like that other one, I think it came out in like 2011, 2012, something like that. But it was like, why did you need it? Oh my God, I remember. Oh shoot, both of them were bad.
Wow, I'm just learning of the sequel. I didn't even know that there was a sequel.
It was called Calls Galore.
Can we go to commercial?
Go to commercial? For what? Why, so you get dry heave like that? Oh, no, sir. I don't suffer alone. Now, look.
I just need to gather myself. That was a real fucking bomb that you just dropped on me. Holy shit.
Yeah, man. Don't. I would not suggest you to go look for it, but if you did, I ain't liable.
I mean, I might have to.
I ain't liable.
I'm just trying to think how I'm going to approach it.
Don't approach it, man. When you see
how am I
going to
approach it? No, I have to see this. At least the first 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, I ain't liable.
I'm going to send you the therapy bill afterwards.
No, you will not, sir. You will send that therapy bill to, let's see, which one of my friends are on OnlyFans that could really use it? Let's see. God, which one of them actually deserve it? They need more money than me. Anyway, back to... Oh, damn. I don't know, some of them...
You're trying to get me started on that... You're trying to get me started on my OnlyFans thing again, aren't you? Aren't you?
Oh,
aren't you?
Yes, the secret... Yes, damn it! That's art. Like, I will happily support art, dude. I am a connoisseur. I mean, after all, you've seen some of my antics. Plenty of them.
Seen them. I follow them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No. Yeah. I totally respect that, by the way. But yeah. Go ahead, man. Your OnlyFans idea, that could actually work.
So, yeah. It's well, maybe it is a secret because I haven't really had a chance to talk about it. But
oh, you don't have to tell it yet unless you feel like it.
I'm not a fan of OnlyFans.
How could you? With all that beautiful beauty there, just waiting to be grasped upon for a nominal fee.
I could find something similar somewhere else on the Google machine, perhaps. just as easily, maybe, I don't know, maybe better.
How dare you talk about better quality free smut, sir?
Well, that's the thing. It's not even free. And the quality, there's still some quotations around that, if you know what I'm saying.
Indeed, man. But at the end of the day, you got to make sure she got trim bush. Otherwise, it ain't exactly the best kind of crisp art there is. Gardening's actually a very relaxing form. Why is
that a thing now? Well, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. There's nothing else to do. Let's build a garden.
What, scaping?
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people planting things and growing tomatoes and while it's all good and great, it's just, I don't know, seems kind of out of nowhere.
Well, one crisis at a time. We could talk about the Victory Garden, or we could talk about the your hatred of OnlyFans.
I mean, fuck.
Right. Now let me go get this. Yo, speaking of which, if I am gardening, I wonder if some of them ladies wouldn't mind shucking my corn. Anyway, look.
Hey now.
Hey. You got to get it nice and strong and just right for the harvest. You know what I mean? Just got to reach right there and peel back the layers so that they can get a good look at my kernels. I mean, after all, and then really take the butter and just squeeze it all in the crevice. That way so you can see everything just glisten just right for you.
Meanwhile, I'm over here growing mini corns and shit. Oh, God.
You know what? Like I said, it's not the size of the corn, sir.
It's how much butter you put on it?
Dear God, that has something to do with it, yes. But it's also the service of the corn that gets where the little baby corn can actually get the work going if it knows what it's doing. That's all there is to it. I mean,
that baby corn is just going to pass right through you.
Well, there's a lot of things that pass through the no-fly zone, bro. I mean, if anything, you got to ask my ex sometime. She like that. But the point is this. God. Ooh, where is that trifling hoe at these days? I'll never know.
She may be burning in hell.
Yeah, pretty much. But then again, I think it's so bad, hell probably toss her ass back. She ain't even going to the rapture. You understand what I'm saying?
It's possible. I can't. I probably know a few like that as well. So
shoot.
Or let me rephrase that: knew a few.
I mean, after a while, it's good to bring them up because they realize that you cannot do any worse.
That's true. That is a valid point.
Oh yeah.
You can never say you hit rock bottom because you've already hit rock bottom.
Oh yeah. See, I had to lift up her whole stomach to get right. Anyway, look. It's not why I did what I did. Yeah, I shake my ass. But I did what I had to do to get through college. And I made sure that I was going to do my I'm proud I did something sexual speech. But I'm not going to do it.
That's a damn shame because now's the perfect time for I did what I had to do speech.
Right. It is totally the perfect time. But now I'm going back to baby carrots. So you see, when you get the little baby carrot, right, you don't realize, but that little baby carrot might be the most orgasmic thing you ever could have. So don't worry about...
It's at least organic, so there's that.
Yeah, I don't know why people are so fixated on size. I mean, after all, they've been suckling on that for a while now.
Hey, now.
Well, I'd like to say, look, they're getting all the nourishing and nutrients and all that stuff right down the gullet, and they still find something to complain about.
You think it has anything to do with, gluttony? You know what I mean? Because you're getting what you need, but you're like, I could use a little more.
Well, you see, while gluttony is a sin, and you should not ever partake in sin unless you are about that lifestyle, a Church of J-Man moment.
I'm all about that life.
Oh, yeah. You was all about that succulent baby corn vegetable life, huh? You see, the fallacy of all of it is how phallic it could be inside of you to make it blow out and then come out into other ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, are you looking for any choir members of the Church of what you call it, Church of J-Man?
You know it. I think I am, man. I'm gonna go ahead and rectify the situation as much as I can. You know what I mean? Get my congregation together just right. Okay, was that it?
That's all for today's sermon, everyone. Come back next week.
Ho. We can't end the sermon like that, my brother Moosifer. We cannot. Because see,
right. We got to ask for the collection plate to be
That's right.
Let
the offering come here because the church building needs to be paid for. I need a new Rolls Royce, sir.
See, we messed up. We were supposed to start the sermon with the collection plate and then had a second round after the sermon.
Well,
that's what we messed up.
When it comes like that, Brother Moosifer, you got to understand the Church of J-Man is a very unorthodox ministry. And I need to tell you this, rent is due, and they're going to give me my money right now. Now, I said, now.
Hey, man, the Catholic Church says the same thing, but they always hand out 2 collection baskets. I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, let me just tell you about the Catholic Church. It ain't about that life right now, damn it. I'm agnostic. Now, let's see. Oh, damn it. Whew. And besides, explain the Spanish Inquisition to me, sir.
I can't.
Yeah,
I wasn't there.
Well, of course you weren't. Neither was I. But the point is this. By seeing a historical fact like that take place, I don't think the Catholic Church is in charge of telling me a damn thing of what to do, especially running my own congregation. Now, how about me getting
you go and burn. How about that?
Shoot. Well, I'm going to get some of these Lincolns before I go. Come on, y'all. Give it up. It's for the charity. The charity of myself. I can't be rich if I'm broke. Here you go. Peace be still.
Oh, God. Hey, you're gonna open up your doors in time of crisis?
I will never
keep
open
them
up.
Closed?
Oh, in times of crisis? What, you mean doing what Joel Osteen did?
Exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, shit. Well, let me tell you something, sir. Considering that I am a part of the podcast community, amen, and I have my faith grounded, amen, I just cannot be having the stank people in my house. Oh, no. Because I just got new carpeting, and I got them new pews, and I just can't have people all up in the new carpeting and the new pews, otherwise it ain't new no more. It's stank. You can't have stank on stank. Thereby, they cannot come up in here. They need to go to the Salvation Army on the other side of the street. That's all I got to say. Peace be still and God to your way. Go away, I say. Go away, I say.
Did you read an excerpt from Joel Osteen's fucking diary? Because I guarantee you that's exactly what his thinking was when he refused to open his doors. And it was like everybody was so mad at him when he did that. But like I remember reading about it and I'm like, that's the most gangster shit you could do.
Well, believe it or not, Moose, I just been sitting here doing improv the whole damn time.
Sounded like you were reading from his diary, like straight from the page.
I was not reading at all, bro. I was straight up just doing that.
Well, golf clap.
That was me feeling it up by allowing my black preacher moment come out, and so I could go ahead and let the people know how I feel.
Yo, why isn't this like a character somewhere? Like, why haven't you developed this? This needs to be a thing.
Oh, what? Church of J-Man?
Yes.
You know something? You're right. It's just, oh, God. I have done something like that, like a backstage riot, but I don't know. I guess because I really haven't done sketch comedy like that. I want to, though.
I mean, you seem pretty natural at it.
Hey, thank you.
Like, that was some of the funniest shit I've seen, or heard, rather, and, like, I just feel like it needs to be its own thing now.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you spend, like, 5-10 minutes on it, you know, like, just throw it somewhere, I don't know, just throw it somewhere out there in the universe. It'll be a big hit. I feel it.
Yeah, I can feel it too, brother. I can feel the Holy Ghost telling me quick, whispering to me, telling me I need to sell myself out. I need to sell out the congregation to get some more of the money, because I got to have the money. Yeah, I think it might happen, dude. We'll call it
the only thing the only thing you're missing is like the cool church organ music in the background. That's it.
Ooh, Oh, don't you know why? Because I need the money. Let me go ahead and rub my fingers together like so I can get some. Like Creflo Dollar and T.D. Jakes. There was a little bit in the Bible that needed to be given to.
Oh, man. Say what you want about any kind of church, but their music is fire.
Well, depending on what church you go to. Because you see, there are some churches, right, where they just play the droning music. They go,
fire. It's fire.
That ain't fire, man. That's stale. What you talk about fire?
Anybody who can hit chords, you know, multiple chords at a time, fire. That's all I'm saying.
You know, you have a point, but nah, man.
I gotta give it to the Christian church though, is like I went a couple times because I had family that was like hardcore Christian, and they were trying to save me. So you know, I went just to see, just to experience it, just to say I went, and it kind of blew my mind a little bit, like just to see some of the different people in there that was just like all about it. I remember like in the front row there was some hardcore punk kids, you know. I'm talking like Liberty spikes and mohawks and like fucking the little spikes on the jacket, just skanking there right in the middle of the aisle, and you would have thought like the Casualties were playing or something, man, because they were going off, and it was kind of crazy, but it was super cool to see at the same time.
That is awesome. Yeah, man.
I almost went back a second time, but I'm like, nah.
Now, while we are making fun of it a little bit, I mean, you gotta admit, like, if there are those people that don't dump down, religion on you, it might actually be pretty cool. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's what it was. Like, I didn't feel like they were pushing it on me. They were just kind of like, yeah, this is what it is, and this is what we think, and that's it. And I'm like, I can respect that.
Mm-hmm, totally.
Because that's what it should be about at the end of the day.
Like you don't pressure people into doing it. You just let them figure it out on their own and come on in. It's kind of like the same thing with voting. If you voted something else, or you voted for Trump, I don't care. At least you voted. I'm not gonna.
Well, I don't know. I think not voting would have been a lot better than voting for Trump. To be totally honest.
Yeah, you've seen the earlier parts of my show. I totally agree with you on that. But the thing is this: it's like as long as you did it on your own accord, you're fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah. I mean,
like
yeah. If you thought it was a good idea, not someone else's good idea, then good on you.
Just manipulation and gaslighting. That's not cool. I never found that to be awesome.
I hear that.
It's ridiculous, man. That's why I try to lighten things up around here. But the J-Man Show can be kind of dark sometimes. I'll admit that.
Hey, man, you can't have light without the dark. That's just how it goes.
That is true. But, hey, enough about my sex life. So... Boom. You right. Hey, speaking of which, I'm sure some of the people are wondering about us cracking on OnlyFans. Should we go ahead and do that, or should we just let them dangle with that?
Let's get into it. Why not?
Okay.
Let's see how offended they get.
Yes, indeed. Even though, like I said, I got plenty of friends that have them, and they're doing it okay because it's helping their business out. Like a legitimate case for it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you pay for it, they're not, you're automatic. It gives them a chance to make money, especially during a crazy time like this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I have no problem with it. But I do see where people are giving their arm and legs for these people just for that companionship. I see people going ahead and throwing money towards somebody in order to have a conversation with them. Like to the point where it's saying hi. That's not cool. I never found that awesome. That's just as bad as paying for 1/900 of what Suck Me Raw, maybe, like something like that.
Suck Me Raw.
You know what I'm saying? It's like after a while you look at it, you'll be like, I can't knock people for having their channel set up the way they have them, but I'm gonna try because that is kind of messed up. For somebody to even go this route, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay this much money just to say hello. I got to pay what, $5 a month for hey baby, is we gonna get to the club tonight? Or am I gonna buy something from your wish list so that you
mean
can
to tell
bottle it for me? Let me get a good look at you, girl. So
you mean to tell me that I gotta pay $25 just to have access to your fucking premium Snapchat? No thanks. I'm cool.
$25?
I'm just throwing a random number. I don't know.
25. You know what? That might be the low case denominator right there.
Mm-hmm.
It might be.
I see a lot of those, man. They're upsetting.
Wow.
And most of the time, it's just like, who the fuck are you though? That like, why do I want your premium Snapchat? Why?
What goes on a premium Snapchat?
I guess things you can't put on a regular Snapchat. I don't know. I've never had the privilege of finding that out.
I must go undercover.
Yeah.
I must develop my persona. I must utilize.
I may have to drop $25 for a premium Snapchat.
No, sir. No, sir. Your money's no good here. Neither is my money. We will have to find some disposable petty cash somewhere, and we will have to utilize it in a different kind of form. And keep in mind, as we're saying, this is not counterfeit. So, yeah, it's not. The point is...
What I was thinking is we find somebody who has one already, and since, they've already been duped out of their cash anyway, I figure getting them to cough up a little bit more shouldn't be a problem.
I like the way I did it better because nobody would get hurt, but I like the way you're saying it, though, because somebody has to be a patsy. Yes, we will find a
Can you
simp.
really hurt... Yeah, can you really hurt simps, though? Can you? Especially if they're doing the shit to themselves, like, over and over and over. And, it's just not, like, clicking.
Oh, Moose. Are you implying that some people are desperate enough to keep giving women multiple amounts of money, even though they know they never have a shot with them?
I mean, I didn't say it. You did.
I totally did.
But no, that's exactly what I'm saying. You said it way better, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, don't stroke my ego, man.
You simplified. You simplified a simp.
Yeah, isn't that cute? It's redundant as hell. Oh my god, no, man.
You did change the tune of my song though.
I did.
Yeah. When this started, my issue was with the OnlyFans,
Well, go ahead.
like people that were doing them, and now I realize it's not the people that are doing them; it's the people supporting them.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at somebody for trying to make some money, but I can be mad at people for just throwing it away.
It's like those thoughts on Twitch.
Oh yeah, Twitch is just as bad.
Who have OnlyFans accounts.
Oh,
Who have premium Snapchats. Oh my god, there's evil afoot!
Oh my god, and the bad part about that is like usually those Twitch accounts are so boring. Oh my god.
Yeah, did you ever sit there and watch one of them? I was sitting there, I was like, so what's the action? What's going on here?
Yeah, I've tried. And all you get is, oh, hi, booty hole liquor 693482. Haha, that's so funny. Gregory Peck 4209783 0. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know.
This is where that noose comes right around my neck. As I begin to try to... Actually, I'm not going to do it to myself. I put a noose around this globe, right? Because the world has gone stupid. So I pull the noose real tight so that the world can get some common sense. Because it ain't breathing no more. See, that's ridiculous,
the world is...
man.
No, go on. What were you saying?
I said, see, that's ridiculous, man. But go on. You were saying?
No, I was saying, like, the world has gone so stupid that I feel like I, too, have gone stupid.
No, you have not, sir. You're one of the most wisest people I've met. And the thing
I don't know, man. I feel the complete opposite. Like, I just feel brain cells dying on a daily basis.
Well, that's just PTSD. And eventually you will get treatment for it. Because sometimes just to cope with this stuff, it's only going to make you get worse. It's like a festering wound. Eventually somebody's going to have to cut the leg off.
Oh, God, no, not the leg. Can we cut
Okay.
the
Aim for his
wing?
penis. Aim for his penis. He can live without it. It wasn't much use to him anyway. Aim for his penis.
It's true. He wasn't using it. He still had the wrapper on it.
Ooh, snap, son. Hey, look, speaking of foreskin, right? You see, it's a natural lubricant. All you gotta do is do the peel back, like I said earlier. You remember the corn? See, that's when you just shuck it up, and then you just go ahead and see how smooth and nice it is. Then you gotta go ahead and put like some oil on it just to make sure that it's just right. You know what I mean? If I could go back in time, I would look at my dad as I was laying there after I was just born and say, "Don't you snap my dick, Pop!" But I couldn't talk. I wish I still had my foreskin. Anyway, going back to...
I don't know, man. That just seems like more work. You got to keep it clean.
Oh my God, yes. You know, and the thing is, see, I'll be having too much fun with it. You know, like how you can turn your lip inside out. I'll be so busy turning that inside out, man. Be like this. Woo! Look at that. A spear. Woo! Look at that. Bulletproof Batmobile. Woo!
My dick's got a turtleneck.
You know that. Ultra ribbed, baby. Anyway, you see what I'm saying? Though I gotta admit one thing though, you do have to peel back to cock the load, but as you are doing it, you have to roll over the rubber too. But then again, some of us, you know what? That's it. I'm doing something new. Something old, but something new for everybody else. I'm never gonna believe in birth control again. Come on, girls. Let's do this. Make Jim and some babies. Come on. Come on. Come on. You know, like,
it's like fuck gonorrhea.
You damn right, sir. That's how I managed to get it. I fucked to get it. You see what I'm saying? Make the magic happen. Of course, I ain't got gonorrhea, though. And the thing is, I've been clean for quite some time. So if I am going to be dirty, it's going to be me, that white woman, in the mix, baby. Now, the point is
Thank God for antibiotics, am I right?
Oh, God, no. Thank God for my my insurance. Anyway. Actually, it's shit. I'm going to die at 35.
If it ain't a PPO, then it's got to go.
Oh, you know it, because I ain't got it. Hospital stay my ass. Woo! I better take my ass.
A white woman.
Shoot, I better take my ass to Canada quick. If I'm ever hurt. Oh, man.
Oh, God,
wish I was
fucking face.
Oh, man. Hey, what you mean get you a white woman, man? You better stay up out of it. That's me getting my swirl put in love. You better stop.
Swirl pudding.
Damn right, sir. It's everything that Rocky Road told you about. Or at least vanilla chocolates or whatever. One way or another, you get the delight, son.
You're getting a swirl of some kind. That's all I know.
Well, I hope it was as good for her as it was for me. Anyway.
Hey, man, just think. At some point, and probably not the so distant future, we're all just going to be a bunch of swirls.
Well, I know I am. Apparently, I just managed to, like, clackety-clack and do what I got to do. See, I don't need people to tell me I'm black. The police already have a good sign of showing me. But the thing is this. As I run about and I just work my magic like I'm supposed to. Now, this is before I met the pretty one. But I didn't mind being a bit of a hoe.
Everybody's got a hoe phase. Some just last a little bit longer.
You said it was a phase.
Well, like I said, some last a little bit longer.
Well, I don't know about a little bit, but longer indeed.
Yeah, maybe a little bit it's not the right term, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Well, don't you be talking about me stubby hangies. Now you... Oh, man. Knock the bottom out that ass. See, and look, everybody knocked the people for that stuff. Well, damn. That was kind of fucked up, wasn't it? Anyway, let's see. Oh, man.
You gonna burn in hell.
I am not. I'm gonna rise above the flames as soon as I extinguish it with my gorilla juice.
Oh, shit.
Now, let me tell you. Oh, some of these people are going to be really, really mad when they see this show. And you know what? I hope they are, because I'm about to get dirty. Yes, I am.
Shout out to all the people who made it this far.
Hey, right, man. It's only 43 minutes in. If you get my meaning. But the thing is, it's just like, you know, you got to have a little fun in life. And see, the thing is, while I am capable of doing things clean, just like you are, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and get your hands dirty sometime. Especially when you're trying to make love to her in the mud. And don't even try to say it was rape. It was consensual.
I mean, I'm still kind of embarrassed how I opened this shit up with, like, I don't even remember what I said, buttholes and penis.
Buttholes?
I don't know why my mind went there.
Well, you should never be
after you had already said that
this
this was like an uncensored fucking podcast, and my mind just went to buttholes. I'm still thinking about that, by the way.
Well, don't think about it, man. See, the thing is, it's like, it's uncut because of the great guests that I have to appear on there, which you are the first one of, sir. And you can come back anytime you want. But the beautiful part about it is this. It took a while. Like, there were times where I censored myself. I guess I'm just so used to doing the J-Man show sometimes. I forget. But I definitely made this for all of those that I'm teaming up with, because a lot of people try to say I ain't sociable enough. But I am.
I beg to differ.
Exactly.
I mean, you talking to yourself, like, is enough for me to know that you could probably survive anywhere as far as, like, socializing is concerned.
Yeah.
So anybody who says that you're not sociable is not listening to your show.
Right. That's true. And since they're not listening to my show, they're not helping me get my stubs, which is not allowing me to pay my bills so that I can make some more content for all of you guys, even on the video side. So
and that's quarters they're taking out of my pocket.
Yes. There are quarters that they are taking definitely out of my pocket indeed, because you ain't getting no one red cent out of this shit, affiliate. Now look.
Well, that's just wrong.
I know, isn't it, though? Here's $5. Now let me tell you something. Isn't it, though?
You know what? Hang on to those $5, and you can just use it to subscribe to my OnlyFans, which will launch tomorrow at 9 a.m. As I was saying prior to the fucking start of this podcast.
Well, you know what? That might actually be a thing, because you see, I was actually going to try to talk about the simps, but then again, why do we have a name for them? Why do we call them simps? Because of the simplest. We know they're simpletons, but the point is that. Where are all these desperate people coming from, man?
I mean, they've always been there. It's just now they have a platform, so they're a little more exposed, I guess.
Well, look, man. See, we're men, right? The thing is
sometimes.
Okay, well, I'm a man all the time, but look, here's the thing. Bastard. I almost forgot my train of thought. Damn it, I'm holding on to it.
Don't let me derail you.
No. It was funny, but shit, man, I had something good going there. Okay. It was there, now it's gone, now it's back again. Okay, yeah, it's there. It's still good. Alright, so what I was saying was, as we are men, we are supposed to go into this, like when you look at OnlyFans, or you look at, like, Pornhub, or any of this stuff, which, at the same time, just because they're on OnlyFans doesn't mean it's porn. It's damn close, but it's not all porn. Just because you're there, you're supposed to just enjoy yourself and invest in whoever's putting the show on. And then at the end of the day, you don't really worry too much. You can interact unless you want to. See, the thing is about me and the one I know, I knew her for a long time before she started doing it. So I got that kind of connection. But the thing is, those other ones, though, if you're doing it and giving an arm and a leg for yourself, you got to really think about where your money is going to and stuff like that. Don't ever look to be like, oh, I'm too broke to do this at the cost of your own stupidity. That's where you need to not be Marvin from the Players Club. You understand what I'm saying? Following Diamond home, thinking that you're going to get a little action by the end of the day. You didn't get it then, you ain't getting it now, player. You might want to chill. You might want to go and rub one out and go meet a nice girl over at the library, which isn't hard to do.
It's true. Just because you're paying for it doesn't mean you're going in the right direction. Oftentimes it means you're going in the wrong direction.
Hell no, they ain't going in the right direction, man. I mean, sure, just because it's a wreck doesn't mean that it's straight to where heaven and Valhalla is. You might have to chill. I mean, you're sick, man. Not you, Moosifer. I was talking to myself. Because I just had this image of somebody just thinking that they were about to fuck a Valkyrie. Oh, I need help.
Did your vacation just start? How are you already losing it?
I don't know. And I can't do a damn thing about it. Oh, man.
Welcome to my world, I guess.
Well, you know the most beautiful thing about that, Moosifer, is that I am not upset about it. I just know that one way or another, there ain't no cure for the fever I got. This is as good as it's gonna be until I'm worm chow, sir. So yeah.
Well, actually, I believe just putting it out there the way you're doing it right now is the cure. That's how you fix it.
Well, hey, I hope I'm helping some people out because some people can't handle quarantine.
I know I can't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I need to be free. I'm a peacock.
Well, without present... Oh, god dang, son. NBC, does NBC know you out?
Man, fuck NBC.
Hey, you're a peacock.
How much money they owe me?
Right. It is Comcast. Speaking of which... To be a free peacock, man, you know what I mean? Hey, that's cool. There are times I imagine myself as a horny bear just trying to get through where I need to go to, you know what I mean? National Geographic would make like a 5-episode set of me going ahead and do what I gotta do.
How horny does a bear get in the wintertime?
He don't get horny, he gets sleepy in the wintertime.
That's what I figured. Once the summer comes rolling around, that's when he's just like, oh, I need to fuck something.
I think that's it, or I think it's at the latter part of spring. One way or another, somebody's going to get out there and get them, rock the cave, if you will.
They're gonna go get some of this sweet honey.
Yeah, it'd be just like that episode of Yogi Bear that never was released.
The one that was too hot for TV.
You damn right, sir. Whoo! But then again, sometimes I imagine myself as a dolphin riding around through the sea, going ahead and doing what I gotta do, because I am the mammal of the pleasure. I would have a dolphin sound effect.
Ooh, dolphins is a weird one, because aren't some dolphins like whores, in the sense that they'll fuck like other male dolphins too? Just like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, you see why?
I just need to bust this nut.
Well, you see why I'm not about this life, but I wouldn't mind busting my nuts. You see, I'm a mammal at that point. I'm just kidding. I'm a mammal now. Woo, son! Where all that gas come from?
It's been there this whole time.
Well, I hope you put it out the back way, man. Now, look. But it's funny, though. Yes, you're right. Dolphins do hump around a lot. They are the second mammal other than us to actually do that stuff for fun and pleasure and shits and giggles.
Isn't that wild?
Yes,
dolphins, of all the animals in the entire world, dolphins.
Yes. Just like when they do those dolphin encounters and stuff, which God knows why you would spend all that money to do so. As soon as you touch that dolphin in its sacred place, it will feel a certain way, and then you become mate. Just like Hank Hill in that episode.
You know what I also think it is? I think it's because dolphins love cocaine.
Now, let me think. Flipper, Scarface. Is there a connection?
I mean, the only difference is the settings. One was in Miami, the other is in the ocean. That's it.
But then there are dolphins in Miami, by the way.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's what I should have said. The Dolphins in Miami love cocaine.
Is that why they haven't won a Super Bowl in years?
Exactly.
Yeah, very dry joke for the people out there who have no sense of humor. I know.
That would also explain why they decided to give away like all their best players.
Bro, they didn't even have a coaching staff like anything. Dan Campbell was fucking... I mean, he tried. Lord knows he did. But good Lord, who they had after him was just awful. The whole damn unit fell apart. Man, you just look at Miami, you're like, damn, I'm glad I don't live there. They probably bust a cap in my ass. Look, here's...
Anytime I get down on my team, all I got to do is just think about the Dolphins a few years back, and I feel much better.
There you go, see? Wait, you're a Texans fan.
Unfortunately.
Oh. Well, no, dude. You actually had a chance to make it, I remember.
We've had several chances, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's something about the playoffs where everything just falls apart.
Oh,
And I mean, we're not the only team that has that issue, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of teams have been able to overcome it, and we can't.
Well, hey, brother, if it makes you feel any better, Buffalo Bills have been going through that shit throughout their entire existence, so I mean...
But that's, yeah, I guess. But I mean, that's different. I mean, it's the fucking Buffalo Bills. Like,
well, yeah, I was trying to do that as a leg up, my dude. I mean, come on.
It doesn't help. It really doesn't help.
Well, I apologize. Sort of.
And it certainly doesn't help trading. It doesn't help trading away the best wide receiver in the league either. So.
Oh yeah. What a bummer.
I am still in mourning.
Yeah,
I can't play Madden without crying.
Tears of joy.
No, tears of sheer sadness.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. You know, the thing about it is I am an Eagles fan, obviously, so I'm talking so much trash. But the truth is, it's not even about your team. It's the Dallas Cowboys I can't stand. So, I mean, you know.
I know somebody that we both know is a huge Cowboys fan, but I don't know if I should out him. Might not be my place to do that, but we've had talks about it, and I feel like the team itself is not bad. It's just the way that it's run.
Oh, Jerry Jones and all that shit. Yeah,
and Jason Garrett, like that whole combination was just garbage, and it probably shouldn't have happened. Or if it was going to happen, it shouldn't have gone as long as it did.
Yeah, that's true, but he's gone now, so it's like whatever.
They can. Yeah, and then they actually have a decent coach now, which is only going to benefit them now.
Well, here's the thing. As long as Jerry Jones allows him to run that team, maybe there's something to talk about.
Yeah, that's going to be the question for sure. Is he going to let him run it the way he wants to run it? I mean, it's tough to say, but I feel like he just might. He just might.
I mean... He already showed what he can do when he tries to be a backdoor coach and a GM, much like LeBron James trying to run stuff.
Hey, but at least LeBron can put a winning team together. That's kind of the difference.
Well, I don't know, man. Remember that All-Stars Cavs team he tried to build?
Oh, that one. It was just for fun. He was just fucking around. He didn't care.
Oh,
he wasn't trying to win. He was just trying to show out.
Well, I hope so, because Lord knows, it's kind of like when you have that car that you're trying to race and it stalls at the gate, and then everybody's looking at you, and then you're looking at them, and then you look at your pit master, and the pit master looks at you, and both are shrugging.
You got a point there.
Ain't no way you gonna win. You ain't gonna win shit with that. Sorry. But it's okay, though, because we had something like that going on with Trust the Process regarding the Sixers, so I totally get it. Michael Carter Williams. Bullshit.
Oh, man, it's funny. Man. Now that basketball is actually kind of gone, sort of, I'm like, I kind of wish it wasn't, because now would be the perfect time for me to be paying attention to it.
Right, man.
I've neglected basketball the last, I don't know, 5, 6, probably since even further than that. I think the last time I really, really watched like a full NBA season was like 2011, and that's when the Mavs won.
Oh my god, that's old.
that was probably the last time. Like, I've been following it here and there, so I kind of know more or less who's who. But I don't know, man. I can't handle the way that they run everything. So like. You can't buy a jersey from a guy from one team because on the next season he's going to be on a completely different team, and then your jersey is just like totally irrelevant, But I don't know, and it's sad to see the NFL is doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I always try to custom my stuff. You know what I mean? Put my name on it and the day I was born, and that's it.
That makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense.
Because people just come and go as it is. I mean, big contract here and controversy over there, and it just, come on. And then wherever DeMarcus Cousins is going to go.
That is true.
He talked all that shit, and then he got hurt. I mean, granted, the man will fight a journalist. He'll fight anybody he want to fight. But damn if he wasn't a giant puss at the end of all this.
Damn shame, too, though, because he was actually pretty decent, when he actually played.
Yeah, but he ain't win shit on the Kings, and he ain't win shit on the Warriors either.
That one, the Warriors thing was pretty funny. Like the Kings, like you can't really blame him too much because it's the Kings,
right?
But then he went to a championship team and still got hurt, and it's like, what are you doing, my dude? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, he was on that bench for a while.
He's keeping it nice and warm.
Yes, he was. Like a lump of coal he is.
But you know what? I can't even hate on him. They're paying him to sit on the bench. I'll fucking sit on the bench.
Hey, look, when you look at it from that rationale, you have a point, but it's just funny as hell because of all that shit he said.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's kind of like when Big Baby Davis was around. You knew he wasn't. He had some skill, but man, was he sensitive.
Yeah.
Boy, I miss that Celtics team, though. That's going to be the one time I actually talk about a Boston team in favor. Because Lord knows I can't stand them. No offense to anybody in the So Wizard podcast.
Well, maybe a little bit.
Okay, yeah, just sprinkle it in.
just a little.
Hey,
it's not malicious, but...
Well, I don't know. I am J-Man. Anyway, look. And you're Moosifer, so yeah,
You're goddamn right.
You got to sprinkle that in a little bit. Actually, when sports do come back, I do want to go ahead and try to bring the Cyclone back. Maybe I could do that and maybe have some of you guys come on in and we could go ahead and talk on that show, probably about some things. I mean, everybody watches sports. Oh,
yeah. That would be super dope, man, because I don't know if you remember, I tried doing my own little football thingy.
Yeah, I remember.
It was weird talking to myself about fucking football. And you know what? I didn't give it a proper finish just because like that playoff loss just like destroyed me to where like I never want to do this again. And so like I'm still kind of like thinking about that. Like I really wish I had finished it.
Well, oh my god, yeah, you got to go back and do that again.
It was fun. I'm not gonna lie or anything, but it was definitely fun. It wasn't as fulfilling as I thought it was, because most of the time it was just me like, I don't know what the fuck this team is thinking. Shit is wild out here.
Well, that's kind of what sports is right now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
sure.
The journalists that are just going on and they're chiming this stuff, or they're doing the LeBron Jordan thing. It's too much.
Yeah, I wish they'd quit that, because it's like apples and oranges. Like, yeah, you can compare them, but they're very different.
Oh yeah, big time. Except for the numbers, and except for the idea that there's a Space Jam 2 coming for God knows what reason.
I don't know. I mean, nostalgia. Everybody's watching the first one again, and they're like, why wasn't there a second one? Well,
because like everything was said
we
and
didn't
done.
need it.
The aliens became friends at the end. I mean, what? Like, come on,
that's true. They ended up staying in Looney Tune Land. So it's like, okay, everything got wrapped up with a nice, pretty little bow. What more do you need? A second invasion, perhaps?
I hope not. But
what if it was like Looney Tunes meets like Mars Attacks or something?
Well, considering how the Looney Tunes are, they probably wouldn't need Michael Jordan for that. They could handle it on their own.
It's true.
But, hell, they actually could have handled the Monstars on their own, but then again, you realize the plot. Anyway, but yeah, man, it's very interesting why they're going to waste money to put something like that together when there's something else they could do. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what could they... Well, let's see. What would you rather have than a fucking Space Jam 2 movie? Obviously, it's everything, but specifically what?
Well, I would like another Bugs Bunny and Daffy team-up movie. You know what I mean? What kind of like what Looney Tunes Back in Action was supposed to be before they threw all that other stuff in there. Like, the original story for that was a lot better than what it was going to be. They just went ahead and they did that because they're like, oh, well, we need to have humans in this. We need to go ahead and do the Roger Rabbit effect again. It's like, isn't it something? Roger Rabbit was a groundbreaking movie for its time, and it's still a classic to all of us, but any movie that tries to emulate it, it becomes a dumpster fire.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of my favorite, probably still is one of my favorite movies ever.
Exactly.
I've seen a bunch of other movies that tried to do the same thing, and it's like, why? Like,
and I love Rocky and Bullwinkle, but the movie that came out was funny, but it wasn't, you know what I mean? It just didn't really work.
Didn't click. Yeah.
I mean, it was nice to see Rocky and Bullwinkle again, and I got the series, so I don't really need to watch the damn movie no more. But it's like, it's just like, come on, man. Like, the wordplay and all that stuff, like, it was there, but it was like, the plot just didn't serve the movie right.
I think, yeah, you're right. I don't know about these, like, cartoon with people's in them or whatever. I think what works better is like puppet movies, kind of like Happy Time Murders.
Yeah, that was actually underrated.
That one was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like it had that because it had that, like, it appealed to the kids, but also it wasn't even for kids really, but it appealed to them to a certain degree. And then obviously it was for like grown folks, which was what you kind of want, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, it would work if you remember Crank Yankers back in the day. Like, if you remember something like that, like it would work.
See, Crank Yankers work perfectly.
Shoot, if I could go ahead and get a puppet made like something from Crank Yankers, I would totally do a J-Man shit with that.
That's my goal in life. I want a whole puppet. I want to make a puppet movie.
Oh, really? Yeah. Hey, man, that's something we could shoot for.
Yes.
Something we have to shoot for.
It's doable, even from like separate states and shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, hell yeah, man. Shoot, I will go anywhere to make a movie. Like, I do, like, the main goal is for me to get over to California. I will go there. But the thing is this. I'm definitely going to travel. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shoot. We will make that movie. You just write that script.
That's the hard part. That's the hardest part, right? I can do everything else except writing. I don't know what happened. I fell off on writing. Like,
hey, man, get back on. We got to go ahead and do this stuff. Like I said on one of my quotes, I can't stop now. I got people counting on me. So that's a true fact.
I'm going to write that one down, too.
Yeah, the thing is, you, sir, I'm counting on you to get that movie done.
Oh, shit, I got a lot of work.
Well, there you go. I hope the pressure didn't mount too much, but I also want to tell you this. I also know you can do it. See?
We'll find out, won't we?
Oh, yes, we will. But we're running out of time in the show, by the way, so we're going to have to go ahead and, pull a keg on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, this is a good place to stop, honestly. I mean, we covered a lot. Way more than I thought we were going to.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I mean, like, when you hang out with J-Man, it's going to be one hell of a trip.
That is for damn sure.
All right. You want to say goodbye to everybody?
No.
All right, fine, I will.
Okay. But I will see you guys later.
Oh, really? You're going to wait until I do? You know what? All right. Well, you see, that was Moosifer from the Jay and Moosifer Show. This is Jay from J360 Radio. I'm trying to do a good exit right here, and he totally messed me up. But other than that, though, we'll be back with... No. It's fortunate that I had you muted for that, my dude. Other than that, I will see you all then. This is the J-Man signing off. We have some more stuff coming later in the week. Peace.
New on CuriosityStream. How do you connect a 16th century potato to limitless energy production? Could Napoleon's toothpick have a direct link to a machine that predicts the future? And how can a 1700s conch shell chart a course to humans connecting their brains to the internet? James Burke's visionary series Connections returns for a new generation. Experience all new Connections. With monthly, annual, and bundled plans, find the one that works for you at CuriosityStream.com. New on CuriosityStream. How do you connect a 16th century potato to limitless energy production? Could Napoleon's toothpick have a direct link to a machine that predicts the future? And how can a 1700s conch shell chart a course to humans connecting their brains to the internet? James Burke's visionary series Connections returns for a new generation. Experience all new Connections. With monthly, annual, and bundled plans, find the one that works for you at curiositystream.com.
Recently, our client Tommy met his banker to discuss continuing his father's restaurant legacy. In us, he found a partner that understood the importance of passing the torch. First Horizon Bank. Let's find a way. Go to firsthorizon.com/Tommy.